2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, Marantz and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now, here's Marantz for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Fultz gets it to go. Here's Marantz. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Takes a 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And this is a shot Morant can drill. If you're not out on him, he's willing to make you pay.
Gordon finds Vucevic. Right side, Gordon. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Winslow against Isaac. Right side, Jackson. Marantz outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, this is where we talk about Morant's versatility. He can work off the ball because he's worked so hard on that jumper.
Now here's Gordon. Down low, here's Fournier. Got a piece of it. Winslow with it. Isaac picks him up. Yes, that goes in.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
With the putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now here's Fournier. No good, unable to end this run.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The 3. And it's Marantz. That time on the assist by Jackson. Marantz got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Vucevic with it. Foul guarded by Winslow. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Fultz. Augustine passes to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Ross. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Morant looking around. Great look, but off the mark.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
The drive by Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Valanciunas. That one goes in. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Brooks kicks to Morant. From past the arc. But they recover it. Goes back up. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And Marantz will lay it in. 11 points in the game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
To the middle. Out to Brooks. From the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And he gets the bucket.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
Marantz outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Marantz got 13 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the last-second attempt does not go in for him.
And Gordon really a hustler at the defensive end, always trying to contest the shot whenever he can.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the small forward.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
Ross passes to Isaac. Chalk up 2 there. Isaac's got his first basket of the night.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
And again, Memphis no good. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Ennis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And the basket by Jones. Anderson against Isaac. Top the key, Ross. Back to Isaac. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And that one drops. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Carter-Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside. Here's Ennis. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Isaac. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Jones. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. It's good. And now a 9-point Memphis lead.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Ross dishes to Bamba. Passes it to Isaac. Back to Bamba. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Bamba loves using that shot fake to fool the defense there. He's got a little trickiness in his game.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Orlando. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Memphis leading by 7. Left side, Jones. Shot from 16. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clark with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Here's Carter-Williams. And Carter-Williams slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now, here's Clark. Following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. Yep, that one goes. Clark's got 7 points in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. And it's Morant in for Jones. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Fournier's checked in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Augustine, the shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis leading by 9. Morant passes to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The Magic trail by 11. Gordon inside, guarded by Jackson. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Pass to Gordon. Back to Fultz. And a lot of contact on that one. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Got it off in time, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have a nice 7-point lead. And that'll do.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Shooting one.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
The drive by Vucevic. It's tipped, stolen by Winslow. Morant with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and it's Morant missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Here's Gordon. Right side, Fournier. Fultz against Marantz. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Gordon. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That one's on Marantz.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Marantz with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Marantz got 27 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Now, here's Vucevic for 3. Fournier. Oh, that's offensive interference. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And the Magic making a change here. Ennis is checked in. And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for Orlando. A 12-point game. Here's Bamba. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. The Grizzlies with another miss. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Right block shot. Melton. Great positioning on the putback. Melton's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bamba kicks to Isaac. Back to Bamba. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Bamba finds Ross. Now here's Carter-Williams, defended by Jones. Shot to stop the run, and it's finished off by Carter-Williams as he lays it in.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Jones, no one around him. Offensive rebound.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Stolen by Winslow. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Bamba trying to break free. Ennis misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Isaac outside. Wide open. They get it back. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Isaac's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the Magic pick up 2. Clark for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Ross passes to Bamba. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Isaac finds Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Pass to Vucevic. Clark for three. Misses the shot. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 6. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Marantz. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in a point.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Here's Morant. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Magic trail by 15. On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Anderson. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
And that one's good, Morant.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And the pass to Gutterich. Vucevic against Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. Marantz with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 38 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in the transition.
And that one's good, Morant.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Jackson finds Morant. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. That three off the mark. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Bucket is good.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
And it's Morant missing. The Magic have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Ross. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Fultz, no good. Marantz outside. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on it.
Here's Fultz. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Hard to overstate the muscle Fultz showed there. Excellent, absorbing the contact on his way to the hoop.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Fultz. Jackson has the open look. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Over in the corner, Fultz. They get it again. Gordon, second chance shot, and that's off the glass and in.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
The three from Morant. Good, another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team. Well, before we get...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. The drive-by ball uses the glass to finish the layup.
Always been impressed with Lonzo Ball getting up to speed in just a couple of long strides, and that helps him get through contact.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and a change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away, it's been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Fred Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now, here's Isaac. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Orlando. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. To the middle. Fournier finds Vucevic. Gordon knocked away. And a fast break now for the Pelicans, and the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. Here's Williamson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Fultz. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Isaac outside. The dish now to Gordon. Yep, it counts.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Redick from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Isaac.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fultz against Jackson. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Back to Fultz. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Redick passes to Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Feeds it to Favors. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Magic.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Jackson finds Williamson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Vucevic, the pass to Fournier, misses from short range. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier goes in. Shoots over Redick. Second shot opportunity. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Things are going south right now. This is... Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Now, here's Fournier. To the inside. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Tries again. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Ingram. Isaac with some nice D. Orlando trailing here. Here's Gordon. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Count that one from Isaac.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The drive by Williamson. Good work there as it goes. Williamson's got 8.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Isaac passes to Fultz. 24 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Vucevic missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Isaac goes in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon's just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
That one drops for him.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
It's all tied in Orlando. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustin. And it's Ennis in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim. Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control, Drew Holiday.
Bamba passes to Ennis. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Ross against Holiday. Now here is Augustine. Tight defense on him. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ball, the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. All going up court. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Gordon. It's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hart. And Bamba pulls it down.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Ennis in the corner. Back to Bamba. Down low. Ennis misses. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Hart. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Pass to Hayes. Uncovered. Buries the jump shot. Hayes has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. And a great...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Melly. He can't get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis.
If you could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. Here's Ross. Comes up empty down low. For New Orleans, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Now the feed to Bamba. And he makes that one.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Here's Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Both free throws good from Holiday.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis, and Fournier subbed in for Ross. Ingram attacking, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fun. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Deflects the pass. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williamson. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
On up the court, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, that is big trouble.
Floats it up for Williamson. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Inside, here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 12 points, mentioned by some as a future MVP candidate. Penny, what was... And that's a wrap.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, down low. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Six to shoot. There's the pass to Vucevic. Pelicans pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Ball penetrating. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Ball finds Favors. Stolen by Gordon. Now Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Isaac's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
And stolen by Williamson. They push it up 4 on 3. Tips it. And Holiday is right there. Holiday's got 7.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Out to Ingram. Releases. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Got a piece of it. Here's Orlando now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Ingram passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And stolen by Fournier. And here we go. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Vucevic. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. It's tipped. Ingram with it. Isaac picks him up. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
And it goes down 2 points. And it's 6 points for Lonzo Ball.
Well, so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
And the dunk by Williamson.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pelicans trail by 4. Holiday goes in. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Fournier. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Bamba dishes to Vucevic. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Eight seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Ball penetrating. No good with the layup. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's the Magic up by 4. And do not go. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Carter Williams. Terrence Ross is out there with Bamba. And it's Vucevic, and it's Augustine in at the point guard position.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Vucevic, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Offensive rebound, Carter Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Lonzo Ball. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys.
Here's Williamson, and nothing is falling for him right now. Magic leading by 12. Here's Isaac, and Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, it's Ingram. Williamson on the follow.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
And the rejection by Favors. They retain possession. Count it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ingram wide open. No good from outside.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
Ingram passes to Favors. Shoots over Isaac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Here's Augustine. Pass to Ross. To the middle. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Magic with the ball. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. 3 on the clock. Dishes it to Vucevic. And they pick up 2. Vucevic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. The shot misses. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Outside Favors. Back to Williamson. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, these are the kind of indications that the league is worried about if you're an opponent, and you love it if you're on his team. Zion taking over and doing damage.
Hunter Williams dishes to Vucevic. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Favors. And here's the fast break. Here's Williamson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the inside. And the basket by Isaac. And the Magic lead by 12.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
Ingram with room to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Magic.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Vucevic.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Ross. Yep, that one goes in there.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
He loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Count it. Good.
You know, one of the best at moving without the ball. Catch and shoot opportunity for J.J. Redick.
Augustine passes to Isaac. Back to Augustine. He feeds it to Vucevic. Good work there as it goes.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. New Orleans, the big. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K. DH.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Marantz and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. Now here's Marantz. Jackson passes to Brooks. The 3 from Marantz. Doesn't go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And the dunk by Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And here are the Pelicans. On the wing, Holiday. There's the feed to Favors. The shot from the low post is good.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
The 3 from Marantz. Valanciunas, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
Yeah, once Williams gets downhill, late contact is going to have no effect at all.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Marantz for 3. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Now here's Williamson. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now here's Marantz for 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Taking this defense to task so far. No misses in their first 5 attempts.
To the paint. Favors against Valanciunas. Yes, that goes in.
Finished off by the big man. A 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Outside ball. On the wing, Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Jackson throws it down hard.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Here's Gutteridge. Here is Anderson. Baseline jumper. Offensive rebound. No good off the back of the rim.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
And the basket by Jones.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
And it's good, 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones drives in. Here's Clark. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williamson, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Oh, man, he's just showing off terrific acceleration. I love Williamson's ability to make plays off the bounce.
And the basket by Jones.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams.
Oh, that was something else.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Jones.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Williamson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Pelicans have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
We're looking at Williamson's size. I mean, skill and athleticism. I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Hart. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes, and it's Okafor in at the pivot, manning the middle. The shot's good from Hayes.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Clark outside. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Hart. And it's blocked. Fast break Memphis. Jones in the post. Jackson on him. Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Hart. Pass to Okafor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
The pass to Gutterich. And the shot goes in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Clark. Redick with the rebound. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Outside ball. Feeds to Williamson. Yep, that one goes. Williamson's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Well, it's been this way all night. Williamson can beat you in so many different ways.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Anderson. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. The drive by Williamson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Favors. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Marantz, and finished off by Marantz.
Man, he's got some hops. Marantz loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Holiday dishes to Favors. Stolen by Brooks. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Marantz missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And judging Morantz's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Up again, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And that one's good, Marantz.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Here's Williamson. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. So the wing on the left, stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. Hard, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 5. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And Hart has all the tools to be a great role player for a long time, especially defensively, where he's been simply excellent already.
Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Lets it go with a 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they... And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. But he recovers it. Pass to Winslow. Dishes it to Valanciunas. That one good for 2. And that's now 8 points for Valanciunas.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Marantz, and it's blocked.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball slant allows him to make a difference on this end.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Marantz, excellent D there from Ball.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Memphis also making a switch. Gutterich is checked in.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting to his open teammates.
Here's Marantz. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
And what really separates Morant, the intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Here's Favors. Misses from short range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
He may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
Morant drives in. That's tipped. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ingram wide open. Wide open shot is on the money. Ingram's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
Shot over 40% at Duke. And though he struggled a bit as a rookie, you knew Ingram's stroke would come around.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Back to Holiday. Ingram outside. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Hayes. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Marantz with another miss. Back to Ball. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Two free throws coming up, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside for Jackson, fires the 3, hits it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Outside, Ball. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, and a slam dunk by Favors.
You can make the case this is Ball's best skill, a phenomenal passer in the pick and roll.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Marantz for three. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Pelicans leading by 6. Holiday finds ball. Here's Ingram. And here's Hayes. Ingram outside. This one for three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, and the smooth mechanics of Ingram. He excels at burying jumpers down on a consistent basis.
And so it's New Orleans in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We've got more in store for you right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Favors. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
The Grizzlies trail by 6. And he makes good on the layup.
This is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Favors. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Now Ball. And it's Okafor at the elbow. Redick is in the corner. New Orleans moving the ball around. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jones.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
New Orleans making some changes here. Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And Williamson subbed in for Okafor. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Melton. Clark comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's John Morant in for Jones. And Hayes throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Valanciunas. Here's Clark. Hayes with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. And then we all know how it is.
Valanciunas inside, covered by Hayes, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. Yeah, they have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
They get it back. Here's Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And so Clark nails both of them. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside, ball. Marantz with the steal. Anderson outside, shoots over Redick, but they'll get another chance. The kick out to Anderson. Clark outside. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way, way up. That move is fire.
To the left side wing. Williamson against Jackson. Williamson in the post. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Morant outside to take the lead. And the 3-ball is good. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
And Hayes throws it down. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
No good from Valanciunas. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And there is the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Brooks subbed in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Morant missing. New Orleans in the lead. And now the Pelicans on the break. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the shot goes down.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And it's Morant with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Hard to ignore the mental aspect of Brooks' game. I mean, he's locked in when it matters most.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Morant got it.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. I mean, come on, he's good at coming up with the big bucket.
It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Embracing the spotlight. Give Ball the opportunity to shine, and he'll welcome it with open arms.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Redick finds Ball. Ingram with room to shoot. Got it!
Ingram is very self-assured, putting it on the line.
Marantz outside. In the corner, Winslow with it. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Here's Morant. It's in!
Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Oh, come on. Makes the biggest play of the night.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. This lead to scores.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Welcome to the end. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And it's Morant missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Lets it go. And the basket by Isaac.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Orlando now. Here's Fultz. Isaac, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Now here's Morant for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Brooks against Fournier to the middle. Vucevic finds Fournier. Here's Isaac. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Here's Jackson, and stolen by Gordon.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Isaac passes to Fultz. Dishes it to Vucevic. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The 3 from Marantz. The shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. Isaac kicks to Fultz to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Fournier's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Winslow's shot is off. Well, Orlando shooting 40% here in the early stages. And it's Gordon missing. Grizzlies shooting just about an even 40% to start. Now here's Morant for 3. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Fultz. That one drops for him. Morant's got 7 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Fultz kicks to Gordon.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Marantz left side. The three. Knocks down the three ball. 10 points for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fultz against Marantz. Poked away. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Marantz.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
They need this. Misses at the rim. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Clark. Anderson is out there with John Marantz. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
But they get it back to the right side. The three from Marantz. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Melton, no good. Stolen away. From 15 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Marantz got 14 points for the game.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
It's blocked.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Melton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Magic trail by 8.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
First free throw is good. And Greg with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Bamba finds Augustine. Vucevic against Clark. Pass to Ross. Now Ennis. Back to Ross. It's deflected. Augustine against Jones. Right at the free throw line. Rebound by the Magic. And here comes Augustine leading the fast break. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
To the paint. Stolen by Bamba. Now here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. Now Augustine. Vucevic down low. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Now it's just a 3-point Memphis lead. Jones looking for an opening. First trip to the line for him here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Tipped away. It's stolen by Jones. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Valanciunas, good.
Stretching the floor, the new concept for Valanciunas. In his first 5 years, he attempted just 4 triples total.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Elbow shot, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Isaac finds Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jones against Vucevic. Jones in the post. 7 points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On the free throw, no good.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. The 3 from Marantz. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Marantz got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Memphis in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Memphis out in front at the half. They lead by 9 points. And Shaq and that'll...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. Over Valanciunas, and it's Vucevic missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Memphis leading by 9. The 3 from Morant. That one no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And good that time. Isaac's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Orlando.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Marantz against Fultz. Outside Fournier. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Poked loose. Isaac outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
So for the Magic, Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and it's Ross in for Fournier. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Launches a 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Gordon. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Gordon's got 8.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And again, Memphis no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And there it is for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And there's the pass to Gutteridge. They get a hand on it. Anderson dishes to Morant. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Shoots over Bamba. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
For Memphis, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
James Ennis, he'll check in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Fultz. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for John Morant. Here's Ennis. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. For the finish, and then Gordon with the dunk.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ross is running for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ennis, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Jones checked in for Memphis. Ross passes to Fournier. Gordon kicks to Ross. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Memphis. Clark right side. It's good. Clark's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
Carter-Williams against Jones. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut to just 1 on the basket from Carter-Williams.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Melton. Vucevic defending. Melton passes to Clark. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. 51 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Ross. And the rejection by Jackson. Melton passes to Clark. Jones, no one around him. And another basket for Memphis.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Ross against Anderson. Ross dishes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Jones for three, and they will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Outside, Jones. Inside, looking for Winslow. He gets it there. With one on the clock, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Grizzlies lead by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Marantz and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Carter Williams. The Grizzlies also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Brooks outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gordon.
Great change of direction. He showed the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Marantz got 23.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Marantz. Again, Memphis.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
The Magic trail by 8. Here's Fultz. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And that one's good, Marantz.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Bucket is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And again, Ja Morant. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Just call him the closer. He won't let this team lose.
They recover it.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
It's Marantz with the drop. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 4 assists now tonight. Winslow against Isaac. The dish to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. .143 left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Good on the triple.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
Fultz. Nice D from Valanciunas. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Isaac.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
The three from Morant. They get the rebound. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And Memphis making a change here. Jang, he's checked in for Jackson. Josh Jackson comes in for Winslow. Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
5 to shoot. Jones for three, sinks the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the eyes of the Orlando Magic players, they know they've got a job ahead of them. What a sight, a sky-high. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint, and stolen by Williamson.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
Fournier pass to Vucevic. Fournier with the ball. Favors picks him up. He gets that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Evan Fournier. Ball. Goes back up. And Favors kicks to Ball. Jacks up a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Fultz, and foul on the shot. So and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Ingram. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Holiday, no good. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Gordon finds Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Fultz to the inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Ingram. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
The pass to Ball. Williamson against Gordon. Orlando leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The drive by Williamson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Isaac. Basket counts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Williamson in the post. He's against Gordon.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. Out to the right wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. The free throw drops for Redick.
And throughout his career, Redick has proven to be very consistent, an effective two-way player who gives it his all.
Here's Augustine, and he lays it straight in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Jackson from deep. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's Augustine. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 1. It's the NBA. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come up stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Orlando, they've got Carter Williams. Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Bamba in at the center, locking down the middle. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Redick with it. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Ennis.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he gets it to go.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Out to the wing. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Ross.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! We are talking about a physical, multi-skilled big in Mo Bamba, and he does a nice job drawing that contact.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Augustine. And that one falls for Bamba. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Jackson has the open look. Off target from outside. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Boy, a burst of speed from Terrence Ross. His athleticism shining on that particular drive.
Hart kicks to Redick. Again, the Pelicans score. The Magic have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
toss against Redick. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Okafor. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bamba controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bamba's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Here's Melly, and it's sent back by Isaac. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for Jackson. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Bamba. And Evan Fournier subbed in for James Ennis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Carter Williams. Ball against Fultz. They double in with Vucevic. Favors. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you love that Favors bounces off defenders effortlessly. Fantastic at finishing despite the defense being right in his grill.
Here's Fournier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Orlando, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And so Fournier nails both of them.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Pass to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Favors got his second bucket.
The defense has got to be aware of Derek Favors. This guy is especially effective at using his height near the rim.
Isaac up top, covered by Williamson. Oh!
My goodness. Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Ball feeling it out a bit. 41 seconds left here in the second. And it's Ingram missing. Orlando leading by 6. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
Gordon finds Fultz. Back to Gordon. Now Vucevic. And stolen by Williamson. Favors in the post. He's covered by Isaac. And that one's good by Favors.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
Here's Favors. And so it's Orlando.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Ball up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Williamson outside. And that one is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Williamson against Vucevic. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. In the corner, it's Ingram. There's the 3. No good that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Outside Gordon. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Ingram with the steal. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And how about the huge wingspan of Ingram, really causing the opposition a number of problems.
Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. And here we go. Pelicans running again. And it's Williamson missing. Stolen by Ball. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 4th rebound in this one. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's Favors slamming it down.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
The drive by Williamson. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Gordon. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Ingram. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by New Orleans.
Ingram outside. Jackson against Augustine. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Ingram.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Augustine looking around. Back to Bamba. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Bamba's got 13.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
For 3, Ingram drills it from outside. Ingram's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Outside, Redick. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Magic have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Here's Augustine. Some solid defense from Ingram. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Jackson kicks to Ingram. Here is Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Big
Kevin. He's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Magic lead by 2. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Ross and Gordon are the wings. Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Augustine in at the 1 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Bamba dishes to Augustine. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Passes it to Melly. And it's Hart, top of the key. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Ball's checked in for Josh Hart.
Checking in for your opponents.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Vucevic missing. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Outside, Ball to take the lead. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Vucevic finds Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Here's Melly, defended by Gordon. Okafor inside. Vucevic on him. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Okafor.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Ross passes to Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gordon is a tremendous athlete, and if he gets you off your feet with a pump fake, turn the lights out.
New Orleans making some changes here. Favors comes in for Okafor, and Zion Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Melli. Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Isaac kicks to Gordon. Makes it off the glass. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
Favors trying to break free. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Williamson.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Here's Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Isaac. And the layup is good. And the Magic lead by 4.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
And Redick, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Fultz against Ball. Shot clock at 6. And there's Fultz on the assist by Gordon.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Ingram with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Magic leading by 4. Fultz looking around. Kicks to Fournier. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Gordon missing. Here's New Orleans. Ball, the pass to Ingram. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now, here's Fultz. Now, Vucevic. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pelicans. Williamson dishes the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1-possession game now.
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball from long range. No good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The downtown skyline illuminating the... Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Holiday, the pass to Ball. Stolen by Brooks. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Morant outside. Here's the 3. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Drains the three-pointer. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Ball against Morant. Count it.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Morant with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Morant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And here's Ingram from the arc. They get it back. Williamson on the follow.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Valanciunas passes to Marantz. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Brooks. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Ball. Six on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. New Orleans also making some changes. Melly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Stolen by Holiday. Denied by Morant. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Pass to Melly to the middle. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Clark over to help. The Grizzlies pull it in. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Here's Gutterich. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Clark into the lane. And it's blocked. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. The Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Now here's Jones. Clark left side. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Here's Redick. Pass to Jackson. Feeds it to Okafor. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, they've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Hart is out there with Okafor. And it's Melly in at power forward. And stolen by Redick. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Pass to Hart. Back to Redick. Okafor trying to get open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's the break. It's deflected. And there's the pass to Melton. Another shot. Pass to Gutterich. On the wing, Jones. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Jones has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Grizzlies. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Clark against Okafor. Second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. Okafor's got his second basket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. So for the Pelicans. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Clark left side. Passes it to Gutterich. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. The Pelicans have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Ball kicks to Ingram. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And for Memphis, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Here's Marantz. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Marantz got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Pass to Williamson. The feed to Favors. Over Brooks. And it's Favors that time on the assist from Williamson. Favors has got it all tied up now for New Orleans. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The three from Marantz. Derek Favors with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Marantz see that guy? The vision is special.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Offensive rebound, Hayes. Ball dishes to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Holiday against Brooks. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The three from Marantz. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
And this is a shot Morant can drill. If you're not out on him, he's willing to make you pay.
The pass to Ball. It's Hayes, top of the key. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Hayes. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Winslow. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Stolen by Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Marantz. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
confidence to attempt that alley-oop. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans ahead. Finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the... That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Morant for 3. Here's Valanciunas. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
Valanciunas against Ingram. And Valanciunas pulls it down. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Marantz. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out. Tank, never on him.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Williamson. Tries again.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
And Memphis making a change here. Gutteridge is checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Morant right side. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Williamson against Jackson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And New Orleans also making a change. Melly's checked in. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Favors. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Melly. He's covered by Anderson. Ball against Morant. Here's Melly. Second chance shot. That one doesn't drop. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Fast break. Here we go. For the lead. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Memphis making a change here. Elton's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Holiday in for Jackson. The Pelicans have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Holiday. Okafor trying to get open. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
Pelicans trail by 3.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Some solid defense from Clark. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Valanciunas against Okafor. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
The drive by Redick. Plays it up and banks it in. Redick's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Hayes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hayes has got his third bucket of the night. Over to the left wing. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. Right wing. Back to Clark. The putback. It's a close game here in Memphis. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And he makes that one. Redick's got 7 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Redick for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Redick's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point.
And so it's J.J. Redick making things happen for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there with Hart, and it's Favors in at the 5. Now Ball. He dishes it to Favors. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks. Fast break Memphis. There's Winslow. Good, and a nice assist from Marantz. Marantz got 3 assists in the game.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The drive by Williamson.
Yeah, I dare a man to take the charge on Zion Williamson. Everybody getting out of the way.
The 3 from Marantz. Pelicans pull it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. From deep.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. The 3 from Marantz. Traps in the tray. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And again, Memphis running the court in transition.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Here's Williamson, and the shot goes in. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
And it's Marantz missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Ingram left side. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right side Jackson. Brooks with no one around. No good on the triple. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Zion wants these moments, and coming through here.
From deep. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 22 points.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
For 3, Ingram. It's good from long range. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Favors dishes the ball. Pass to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Feeds it to Favors. 6 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
The 3 from Marantz. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg. Wow, hammering it in.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
54 seconds left in the 4th. Williamson, and they call the foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush, that could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
The 3 from Marantz. Can't knock in the 3. Ingram with it, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. It's stolen by Valanciunas, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Seven seconds left in the 4th quarter. Redick for 3. Off target with that shot. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. They break the hearts of every fan.